Well, it is Black History Month. It's a time to recognize the contributions of Black Americans throughout our history while also coming to terms with the hardships. In 2023, socioeconomic burdens continue to disproportionately plague Black households, but experts say this isn't a black and white issue, but a green one instead. And here to explain that is certified financial educator James Wilkerson. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. A really important topic. So how can this wealth gap really be addressed?
Well, you mentioned it. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a green thing. Educated individuals make better decisions when it comes to their money. So we live in America. In America, 67% of the population considered to be financially illiterate. Those numbers have to be higher in the communities of color. So we're on a crusade to eradicate financial literacy through learning how money really works.
Yeah, I think I have this conversation with a lot of people, and I think we wish we would have had more options, especially when going through school, whether that be high school, college, and learned more about the importance of being financial, like literacy. Like, we wish we would have learned more in that topic. What do you encourage maybe the younger folks to do that are maybe getting their life started? What do you recommend to them?
The thing that didn't happen for most of us is that we didn't have conversations at the table with our family about money. That's because most of the time the family is afraid to talk about stuff they don't know anything about. And so we got to change that narrative. The first thing we got to do is get a book in people's hand to educate them on some of the simple concepts that are available to make a difference in their lives going forward. And it's not to despise a small beginning, mind you. You know, most people don't understand for a young person coming out of college, $100, $200 a month, by the time they're 60, they're millionaires. It's concepts that have to be taught. So we're going to go out and teach people to embrace simple concepts to change their life forever.
Wow. And it's those simple concepts, as you just mentioned, that really lead to something bigger in the end. And then it kind of trickles down to other members of the family. And you want to keep that trend obviously going throughout the family tree. You did bring a book in, and I know you use this book to teach others about the importance of being, financially ready. So talk to me about it.
Well, most of us have no idea what's going on with our dollars, and so we thought it was important to have a message that could be easily communicated to the masses. This is the #1 personal finance book in America at the moment, and I'm excited to say it's available to anybody who wants to get it. And that's the way it should be when it comes to money. Everybody should have an opportunity to become educated.
Yeah, and you're a financial educator, also planner, but educator is what we're talking about today. If people want to learn more, and like you said, you can pick up one of these books, or they can maybe reach out to you or somebody that they trust, because it can be, as you mentioned, a touchy subject, something that they're not comfortable with and they don't know where to start. So how can they do that?
Without a doubt. And so the easiest thing to do is understand, just like the book say, How Money Works. There's a website. Go to HowMoneyWorks.com and you can find help, and you can also request a book. Complimentary copy. It's a beautiful thing.
That is a beautiful thing. I love that. You're great. I think you gave so many people some really good advice out there, and we're going to have this actually posted to our website, fox19.com. Make sure you visit that website, and it's going to probably really help you out, especially if you have any questions. Thanks so much for coming in.